class.
Cool. Hello, and welcome to Hello, I am Clutch. For today, I am inside Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada to go to Wink World. Now, what is Wink World? Wink World is actually from one of the members of the Blue Man Group, where it's basically an experience of 6 different rooms that basically have a bunch of mirrors and then different kind of lights and visual different things set to music and kind of some philosophical ideas that make different kind of mini shows. It's really neat. So it's really just kind of a standing walking experience where you go through a room. It's like 2-3 minutes for each one, and you get to walk through one at a time, and each one kind of just has a different vibe to it. It's really hard to describe, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like in there. I'm not sure how well it'll come across in the recording, but I will do what I can to really let you see what the experience is like, because this is unique. I've not seen anything like this before, and I really like showing this kind of stuff. So come along with me to Wink World. So looking at the facade here without me in it, you can kind of see in the videos a little bit what's happening up at the top, what's going on. So like in each room, sometimes there's different things. Like there might be Slinkies that bounce up and down. There might be little spinny things that do interesting things to music and light and motion. And it's all just, each room is a little bit different, and it gives you a slightly different experience and type of thing to ponder, think about. And it's something else. So I'm excited to take you along with me into here. All right, we've come down into the hallway here now. Actually, the guy who worked here gave me a better explanation of it. It's basically psychedelic fun experience of 6 different infinity rooms. That's a good way to put it. So we're gonna go into all that. We're gonna have a fun time with this. Just to let you know, it is normally $20 to experience this. I know for some people, this is not a super long experience. This, I think, is about 15 minutes total or so. So that can feel like it's not entirely worth it to some people. I think it's very cool, but yes, $20 does feel like it is pretty quick for that experience. But otherwise, let's go and check out Wink World. Alright, so again, more explanation. Welcome to Wink World, Portals to the Infinite. So it's a dynamic sight and sound exhibit created by Chris Wink, hence Wink World. Again, best known for being one of the co-founders of Blue Man Group. So there's a lot of interesting things here with like design, music, so if you kind of know about Blue Man Group, you're gonna understand kind of some of the wackiness you're gonna see here. Like, you're gonna see things that spin. Whoa. While you're waiting, they got all this fun art. I guess this is considered the first part of the experience. This one's interesting, look at this. This is a rare and beautiful human, starring me, the artist. Hello, I'm Clutch.
When you try to peer into the end
First room is an infinity.
rational brain, just can't quite get there. If you look at the subject from different perspectives, you might feel like you're getting closer, but still, you never get a really good glimpse of infinity using logic. It seems that our ability to peer deeply into the subject is always hindered by the same thing: ourselves. That is to say that limitations of our finite brains, our rational thoughts, our egos, they all get in the way. But what if we try harder? What if we use all of our brain power to try to fathom what infinity is? What happens is something like this. We picture the universe stretching out quite far from where we are, and we're quite capable of picturing it being extremely vast. But somehow we just can't picture the universe going on forever. We think, how could that be? Surely there's an end to it somewhere. But then, as soon as we picture it having an end, we wonder, what's on the other side of that end? And that's when our brains enter into a state that psychologists call...
Oh yeah. Well, if you're a fan of EDM, this is perfect. So after every room, the door is open. You can see all the way down to the end. And now we go to the second room. So you get like 2-3 minute show, and then you go to another room. So that first one was just mirrors and lights, and this room is all Slinkys.
We may find that the more whimsical part of our brain can actually get us closer to grasping infinity than the rational part. There's something about being in a playful mindset that can stretch our ability to perceive things.
That's awesome. That's fun. Boing, boing, boing. Yes. This is cool. They got the stuff even here, and then it's also above your head over here. Someone hit a unicorn and they exploded. We're in room 3. Let's see what we got.
Or a meadow filled with flowers. Seems like these from the natural world are finite in and of themselves, and yet their mysterious complexity and awe-inspiring beauty seem connected to extraordinary processes that extend far beyond what our eyes can see. Perhaps the thing we call wonder is really just a glimpse of the infinite that the beauty of nature implies.
Cool. More unicorns getting killed. Room number 4. Let's see what we got.
One way we can help wrap our brains around the concept of
Ribbons.
is circle the subject. And I mean this quite literally. Because when we look at an object that's traveling in a circular pattern, we can see that this path has no end to it. Without a force to stop it, this orbital journey could theoretically go on forever. Circles seem almost innately magical to us. They're like portals into the infinite.
To tell, but at the top it's the ceiling fans that are making these spin, and I think that's great. I do want to point out that if you have little ones who are not tall enough to get over the top, they have these kind of viewing portals for little kids to look through so they can see the show as well.
5, 4.
And now we're on to room 5, which I think is the breathing room, which I think this might be one of the coolest ones.
There are several traditions that promote the idea of focusing on your breath as a way of accessing the present moment most fully.
Representation, but it's kind of creepy.
It's infinitely small. So it stands to reason that the closer you are to being in the moment, then the closer you are to being in the infinite. Take a few breaths and see if you can get a taste of what I'm talking about.
The sixth and final room.
maintained that the best way to access infinity is not with our minds, but with our hearts. Along with the mystics, the poets claim that our capacity to love is infinite. I'm not trying to convince you that this is true, but I am inviting you to consider it as a possibility.
Take the loving tone, we'll lead you back home. Take the loving tone, we'll lead you back home. And if your home is the road, just know that blessings will unfold. The sun still rises, the moon stays shining. You will be fine. You are divine. Take the love and we'll lead you back home. Take the loving tone, lead you back home.
If the poets and mystics are right, then maybe infinity is not something that's beyond us after all. Perhaps it's something within us.
Take the loving tone, lead you back home. Are take the loving tone, lead you back
And of course, you exit through the gift shop with all the psychedelic needs and goods you could ever want. Well, thank you for coming along with me to Wink World. That was a whole lot of fun. So again, it's like 6 different rooms. Oh, they all got infinity mirrors, so it really makes it feel really big and deep. And I like the variety of it and just how it works with the different, like the breathing ones, with the orbs. Oh gosh, it's a great experience. Now, again, this is about 2.5-3 minutes per room, so it's about a 20-minute long experience. But I'm glad I could show you at least the idea of it, what it is. Again, being in the room really gives you the real sense of the music and the ideas better than me showing it to you. So you owe it to yourself to come down here if this is something you think is cool. If you did think this was cool, I got other really fun content in the Las Vegas area. I got a whole list of things that you can do that you can watch up here. But if you don't want something that maybe is a little bit different than what you can find there, that video is specifically for you. That's a good one as well. So hopefully I'll see you in one of those, but until then, I'll say goodbye. I am still Clutch.